Hi everyone, it's Rachel Smith with Remax up in Big Bear. Today I'm going to walk you through 317 Wren, right around the corner from the park. Come check it out. Okay, so here we are at 317 Wren. I'm not quite at the street yet, like I like to start, but this one takes up the whole corner right here at Park and Wren over near Meadow Park in Big Bear. So what we're going to be looking at today, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, $588,000 is the price of the home. The square footage is 1536, and the year built was 1976. So it's really kind of an interesting floor plan. It is single story. You've got, it kind of like replicates itself on one side and the other, and you'll notice that once we get in there. But the lot size here is huge, 9,520, so 9,520. It looks like it's going to come all the way over to here. This house, I think you saw this a couple years ago. But see, it's all of this. So basically right at these telephone poles, it goes all the way up. It looks like at one point they even had a driveway here for extra parking for like boat, RV, things like that. You do have a stop sign here where the school bus is right now, and then another one right here. So 3-way stop right here. So it kind of can feel a little bit congested sometimes. The bonus of it is that you are walking distance to Meadow Park, and therefore you are walking distance to the lake. So you're talking, you know, you got tennis courts, pickleball, playgrounds, things like that. But it's a 2-car garage, which we don't have access to for the video. Upstairs is going to be, you know, the main part of the house right here at these windows. Both sides have one of these little areas down here. It's just kind of concreted. You got a wall here to keep water from coming in. Looks like our water heater is going to be underneath the house right here. This is a good area for like storing motorcycles, kayaks, things like that. So lock it up and be able to get it in and out pretty easily. Deck is in great shape. Chip paint, not really. Sturdy as well. Feels really solid. Feels really solid. So then this is going to be the front entrance. It's going to be a bedroom right here, and we'll go into that in just one moment. Just want to kind of show you out here. So you do have, this is Snow Summit right up here. So getting there, you're probably about like a mile and a half. Exterior is in excellent shape. It almost looks like they just recently painted it, because I see some residue right here. So it's kind of like a off-white with like a dark chocolate accent. And then also looking at the roof up here is new. Looks like it's in really good shape. And then you also have nice gutters too. And then we also have this. A lot of people don't know what this is, but if I had snow and ice on my feet, I could just wipe them off and therefore go inside without any kind of snow coming in with me. So let's go check it out. So coming right in, I always like to admire the doors, kind of like a metal door with a stained glass in here. But let's close off the outside and just enjoy. Just to give you a quick description of what we're going to be looking at: living room, kitchen, dining room, kind of right here, bedroom, bathroom here, another bedroom, bathroom around here, as well as access to the backyard. So let's stay in here really quick. Floors are like a charcoal hardwood laminate flooring. Looks like they're in decent shape. There's a few little like kind of pucker spots that you can see. You might be able to see it when I back up a little bit more. But overall, really good shape. This one does have central heating, and it does have these nice heavy duty blinds. But these are, as if you've seen a couple of my other videos, dual single pane windows. So you've got kind of like your winter window and then your summer window. So usually you take the outside one off. So standing in the corner, you can see how big this room is. vaulted ceilings, just drywall everywhere, but they've got these headers that are kind of like a, there's like a it's not a 2x4, but they do have headers that run the length of it. Nice kind of industrial looking fan, and then a little bit of recessed lighting too. So what's interesting is when you're outside, you see these two windows behind me. But then, as I was saying before, is like you have a hallway, garage down below, window, and window. So it's really a very symmetrical house, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I think my understanding is that somebody did live here years ago. I had seen, life in here. Now it is vacant. They might have had like a long-term renter. That's usually what we find when we have no furniture in the home, is that a long-term renter was here and they moved out. This one is listed with open door. We don't see too many of them up here, but it is a good price for being this close to the ski slopes, the lake, the grocery stores. You can get to the back road of the grocery store in minutes from here. So it's a great option for a primary home. We have this beautiful rock fireplace that's in excellent condition. And remember, this is built in 1976, so this is the original fireplace. Can anybody tell me what these are? They're just like little things. I almost think that it's for a TV, but they're not symmetrically laid either. So not sure, but really beautiful fireplace. And then you also have it is capped off right now, but you can have a gas fireplace in here. And here's our starter right here. So then coming over here, we have the beautiful, just like a live edge, see it better from underneath, live edge piece of wood for eating at the counter. You could easily get 5, maybe 6 seats right here. But this room that I just showed you is so big that you probably want to have like dining room over here, living room, couch thing right here, maybe your TV mounted up here. Maybe that's what those brackets are for. So who knows? The inside is painted kind of like a grayish color, like a light bluish gray color. So going this way, you're gonna hit a bedroom, a bathroom, the laundry, and the kitchen access. And then we're also gonna hit the outside too. So I'm trying to think of if I'm gonna take you there first or not. Here, we're gonna transition into tile. So this is a barnwood white patterned tile coming into the kitchen. You could also get some kind of slimmer bar stools on this side. It doesn't have much of an overhang, but I mean, if you wanted to make this your dining room table, you could easily do that. Kind of sit side saddle like we Kentucky girls do. Kitchen has been remodeled. It is beautiful. The ceilings, I want to point out, are probably, I mean, I can like almost touch it. So like maybe 7 foot or so. Drywall, recessed lighting, and this is a sky, like solar tube type thing. Our countertops, this one's probably one of the most beautiful ones I've seen. So I don't know if you can tell in here, but this is like a copper speckles in here. See? And then it's like a gray. I mean, this is gorgeous. This is primo. They did a good job, and it's got kind of like that beveled edge too, like a bull nose. They also have some really nice cabinetry. You can tell this is not cheap stuff. It's not slow close, but it's beautiful. We do have let's see if we can find a brand on here. I don't know what kind of appliance that is, but it is stainless steel. Nice, barely used, I can tell. Knob is in the drawer, so we'll find that in just a second. And then back here is like a metallic subway tile. So a miniature subway tile. And then we have the microwave, our Lazy Susan. I wonder why they never called these Lazy Rachels. Like, why did Susan get such a bad rap? cabinetry is nice. And then we've got these wine glass holders under here. And then matching dishwasher, matching sink, aluminum. I mean, it's beautiful. They did a great job. And the fridge. I mean, you could live here because this is quite a bit of storage. You've got quite a bit of space, but we still have to check out the closets first. I think what I want to do is come this way because I want to end at the outside. I always like to end at the outside. I don't like to go in and out and in and out. That's kind of weird. We are on a Nest thermostat. And then here's the hallway. So this note used to have a door here. You could put one back here, but you know, if these people are sleeping and people are partying out here in the living room, you might want to put that door back there. So these are kind of fun. It goes a little too far. Barn doors. They do close correctly. So that is how you get in there. And this is bedroom number 1. So this one does have access to the outside. And note too, the only way I know this is because I see this. They used to have like a film on, well, they kind of still 99% have a film on here to block some of that light, just because it is going to be very sunny right here. Probably going to put your bed over here. You could easily get a king size bed in here, good enough size. Got a little miniature fan up there. He's really cute. And then this huge closet. So this closet, kind of like a hammered look right there. Really nice heavy duty doors. They slide really well too. And then you've got 3 bar areas. And then carpet, this is probably just like what was in here to begin with, but storage up above as well. Inside here, we do have popcorn ceiling, so they probably removed it here and left that to be. So then let's go to the other bedroom. So here the ceiling's a little bit finished, a little bit more too. Same color as the rest of the house. Trying to think where I would put the bed. Probably right here, just so you're not like walking into bed if you had it on this wall, but you could easily do that. Good windows in here. You've got a window in each side. Plus this corner window is really interesting that they even put this here. I mean, you can sit here and stare at your neighbors in the hot tub. Ooh la la. We're also partially fenced too. So a little bit more of a larger industrial fan in here because this one is one of the larger bedrooms. And then kind of the same thing going on in here. We do have 2 for your closet rack, carpet in here, no popcorn ceiling in here. And then let me test out these doors too, just kind of like a basic door. Coming into the bathroom, a lot of the same materials as what was in the kitchen too. Let me make sure that doesn't, yeah, that one's got a fan on it. Sometimes I don't like the fan to run while I'm in here. I like this tile. So it's just kind of like a matted brown subway look to it. I like that they did more than most people would do too, because a lot of people would have just like cut it right there and just done the shower part. But I like that they have a wall of it as well. We also still have the same product for the floor that we had in the kitchen too. Cabinetry. This is a little bit of a different cabinet than the ones in the kitchen. And it looks like they had like little locks on there. So maybe some putty, you might want to fill that in. Shower is very clean, good size. I like that it doesn't have those doors that roll, because it is like, I mean, it's a tighter tub, right? This is plastic tub, but clean, nice. And then over here, we have a his and a hers sink, hers and a hers, his and a his, whatever you want to call it, yours and your kids. We do have that same beautiful copper tile or granite in here with the copper flex or specs, and then a little medicine cabinet. Ooh, that is it. Oopsies. Don't open that too much. Matching mirrors. Probably gonna be a matching problem on this side. So be very careful if you buy this house and you open those too aggressively. It's nice, I like it. And we also have a skylight here as well. So then let's go back to where we were on the other side. And what we're gonna do, one thing I'm gonna point out, we need to get some attention there because there's some dirt in there and some hot Cheetos. I'm glad my kids aren't here because they probably would have tried to eat those. Okay, back over here off the kitchen, we do have access to the attic right here. Storage above the laundry, front loader, washer, dryer. It looks like we've got the original flooring back here that I can see, kind of like a vinyl. And then this area looks like it could, I would probably pull these up and relay them because these two seams just seem to be a little bit too close to each other, because that's gonna happen whenever that is there. The closet doors have been taken off of here, obviously, to make it easy. A lot of people just put like a rod up here with it, you know, curtain. Storage, pantry, broom area, whatever you want to call it. And then we're gonna go into the last bedroom. So this bedroom number 3. So you can see that second bedroom that we looked at was more of the master because it's a little bit larger. Good size, probably bed over here. Same thing on this one, since you're getting like just pelted with sun on this side. They've put like that film on there, I can tell. And then we've got doors that go into the closet. Same thing with the carpet and the popcorn ceiling. But those are like little things. You know, it's a great house. It's a great floor plan, easy to live in. Just needs little details like a door cleanup. Like that's not much. Fixing this guy, not that much. We also have same product in here as in the kitchen and the other bathroom. A few different things in here. They put this tile on the wall, which turned out beautiful. Great job. Different piece here, and also a different piece here. This also looks like it maybe came as one piece from wherever it came from. But it's good. It's clean. It's new. It's Big Bear. And then a nice, beautiful mirror right here. So then coming in here, was you have kind of like the oldest part of the house. This is the shower right here. So like a whitish beige, not a subway, but just like a basic tile with a brown trim to it. Clean, like I don't see a need to change much in here. Maybe some new doors, maybe take the whole doors down, maybe just like paint the doors a little bit, but it's not bad. And then here we have a closet. This is just like plywood for the shelving, so maybe putting some nicer panels in here just to fill in that area. And then here, this is kind of what I was saying, how these used to lock, so it was probably a whole bunch of these things. So you might want to just take those off, refinish it, even refinishing the doors wouldn't take that much. And then we're gonna go outside. Right here, we got some workers in the backyard on a different house, so I'll be in and out. But this part is fenced back here. Got like a little pergola area out here that you can tell they had a plan for. And then the backyard right here where the gate is. So it's like a little dog run area with like a little stoop right here. One thing, if you do have a dog, would be nice if you had like a little doggy door cut into that door right there. Okay, so there you have it. Let me know what you think. I think it's a great deal. I think it's gonna move. 588 right down the street from the park. Like, you've got to be kidding me. Those kind of deals don't come on the market very often. So let me know what you think. Talk to you soon. I'll be here. Bye.